Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our Indy. This is Captain April, and these are the days of our Indy. Okay, earlier, well, technically last night, 3:35 in the morning. I can't sleep again. This is grinding my gears too much. Indy posted a what you call bisexual lighting rant about her new lighting thing, but also about her current state of mind and such. And I was gonna wait until I could download and do a proper reaction video, but no, I don't. I can't wait on this. And also, this is going to be based on more than one video anyway. It's based on a whole series thing and going over her history. And besides, this way, she can't slap me another copyright strike because I'm not going to use her video. But talking about trying working up the nerves to start doing injections and stuff, and it's like, okay, Indy, I know you're going to watch this because I'm going to be calling out your idiot friends in a minute, and they're going to make sure, you see what he's saying about you? Yeah. And you better pay attention to the entire damn thing. All right, one. Let's just get some notes here. Yeah. You consider, first major point, we got over this, but major surgery. And trying to rewrite your body chemistry over a personality issue is so supremely stupid and idiotic, I shouldn't even have to argue the point. 10-year-olds in Gambia understand this innately. Boys are boys, girls are girls, never the twain shall meet unless you want to make a baby. Okay? Only in our highly intellectual, fucked up world could somebody come up with a theory that not even half-baked. It's just a state of mind. Bullshit. Okay? The reason why I keep bringing up John Money. Oh, he did horrible things. Yeah, you know what, though? All of this gender ideology crap is based on his work. And the lies he told of what he did to those two boys. The actual results of the thing prove the exact opposite. He is so full of shit. May he rot in hell. Those two kids end up dying by suicide. You want to talk about suicide? That's what caused it. Suicide rates after transing shoots up. So it's like, don't even go there, okay? 2 years ago, you'd have been roasting someone in your position for being a retard. Guess what? You're a retard now, Indy. Tired of playing nice on this. But let's get back to, like I said, I got some extensive notes when I'm thinking about this here. And also, you're thinking about, what you're trying to pass off as a cis guy. You want to lie about it. Newsflash, Indy. Nobody's buying the plastic dick, okay? You're not fooling anybody. Trying to lie about it would just make it worse. Why do you think you got kicked off Pornhub? You're pissing off the guy looking for actual guys. Guys do not want pussy. Gay guys don't want pussy. Otherwise, they wouldn't be gay. Makes you wonder about your current, boyfriend, fiance. So he's gay. Does he only do anal? Is the only time that pussy gets fucked is when you do it yourself for a video? But, I'll leave that for another time. But it's like, yeah. Again, the closest you will pass to a cis guy, one, it'd have to be fully clothed, because that plastic dick fools nobody. But it would be as a 15-year-old boy. Flat-chested and nothing, and there's nothing, not a mature male. A 15-year-old boy. Which brings into question the people who are cheering this on. Certain persons who are saying you'll be so hot when you chop your tits off and think it's so hot when you're playing with that plastic dick like you're jacking it off for real. These are people who get off on watching sexualized images of prepubescent boys They are pedophiles or wannabe pedophiles, but the fact that you are a 30-year-old woman gives them a legal way out to enjoy kiddie porn. Congratulations, you're enabling this shit. And you have a history. Let's going back to my little, this is your life thing. You have a bit of a history of supporting, let's just call them pedophiles. And people who tend to put up material that caters to pedophiles. A lot of your material, frankly, is some of the videos I don't even bother with. Definitely has a pedophilic range to it. A lot of the old daddy thing, Doing such and such for daddy. Practicing this for daddy. That one video you did with Tyler where, can I come? Yeah, do it, daddy. That wasn't even scripted. That was you. He's like, which again, if we can get to the point where we can actually start doing some deep on talks, I'd like to do a little deep of what is your relationship with your father. What is going on there? Because you start doing stuff like that, there's some daddy issues here somewhere, okay? And I'm not going to speculate into what, and I really don't want to go into that dark place if it's been bad, but something's going on here that needs to be addressed clearly. But you are enabling pedophiles, all right? You are directly catering to them now. You're not just playing with it. You're trying to become the target of them. Now, something is driving this. Up until, again, about a year and a half ago, you seem to be fine. You're actually talking about being fine with getting older, transitioning into doing older character type things. And then suddenly, I'm a man. Bullshit. You know it's bullshit. You got 10 years of material proving it's bullshit. So you're trying to find a way around it. Debating whether or not to have two separate channels. One for boy, one for girl content. Because you're not fooling a damn soul. So what the hell is going on here, I think? It's like, is there something in the back of your mind? Again, this probably goes back, again, it's all going to go back to when you're, groomed and raped, it's just call it groomed and raped in middle school. Is there something in there in the back of your mind saying, you are because you've been bombarded with a whore, tramp, you bitch, whatever. How much of that sunk in there so will you believe it? And how much of that was planted when that happened? At some point, what did you do to lead them on? Somehow implant that it's your fault that what happened to you happened to you. Even if they retracted immediately. Damage done, apparently, because, you're 13, 14. You're not equipped to deal with this shit. So it's damage done once the words leave the mouth. No, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. No, bullshit, too late. So this stuff's been building. That somehow you don't deserve the position you're in. You don't deserve the money. You don't deserve, One, Indy, look. Again, I don't know how I'd react if my own kid got into pornography, but it would take a lot to get out and put yourself out there like that on a constant basis. So you got to get at least some balls for that, okay? But the porn world, as long as it's been around, has been riddled with the scattered remains of girls who really were not equipped for this sort of thing. Set up with Nina Hartley, you got to have a very strong sense of self-identity and self-worth to be able to put up with it, doing this kind of crap. And you've been faking it for years. It's finally caught up with you. I'm sure they mentioned one of the aspects of borderline personality disorder is the tendency to self-sabotage. So I'm thinking about a year and a half ago, it's finally building up. You don't deserve this. You're a worthless little whore. No one's going to want you except just to fuck you and throw you away. It finally built to the point where it's, okay, you got like $250,000 in the bank. You got thousands of fans. You're doing well. The Pornhub is paying okay. The YouTube channel's monetized doing it. You don't deserve this. You're a worthless whore. You don't deserve this shit. No one's going to love you for real. So sabotage. Turn it up, go trans. Wreck everything. Shit it down, you right down the shitter, make everything self-destruct. The only people that love you are the pedophiles. They're the ones who showed you love in the first place back in middle school, right? They're the ones who really got, they're the ones who really got you. That's how you got suckered in, because you deserved it, you worthless little whore. Is that what's going on in the back of your mind, Indy? That finally get to you, and that's what snapped about a year and a half ago? Where you suddenly decided to upend the whole apple cart and, try and do a do-over. Now, we're going to go, this will be a boy. Then I won't get raped and molested. Unfortunately, you've also got this little empire you built up based on being a woman. And having that body and having and all that material. You can't just say, yep, And I'll also give a little hint here. The fact that you can put aside the dysphoria to do the video means you ain't got gender dysphoria. Because that doesn't go away. You can't just put it aside and work through it. No. That is, because that's why genuine transsexuals go to the lengths they do. They can't put it aside. The fact that you can means you ain't got it. You got some gender confusion, but I think it's the same old body dysmorphia. They got you into the anorexia. Anything else? You managed to fake it on it, but it's finally bitten your ass, and you're not getting the care you need. Your therapists have utterly failed, because apparently they've signed on to this idiotic gender ideology thing too. The fact that you're in therapy in the first place means you are in no position to diagnose a goddamn thing. Otherwise, you wouldn't be in therapy in the first fucking place. Right? So they shouldn't even really be paying. They should only be mentioned. Okay, now she thinks she's a boy. We need to do something about this. No, they're playing along. The fact that they give you an address to a place to start injections shows that no, they are now endangering you. I mean, how many times has it been shown to you what that shit will do to you? I mean, chopping off your tits, that's a physical trauma. It's like, you don't know what it's going to be like until it actually happens. Then suddenly, now you're going to generate genuine gender dysphoria. Because there's no walking that back. Now it's permanent. Now it's like and usually they destroy the nerve. So it's like, no, it won't be, you won't feel it. You won't feel anything. The nerve endings will be destroyed. And you still won't be looking like a man. You'll look like a flat-chested girl. But because you can't put that aside and go back, no, that's too late. There's no fixing that. That's a bridge too far. And the testosterone, a part of the whole thing when it starts trying to rewrite your biochemistry, change your skeletal structure around, so not every joint starts hurting because you're forcing the thing. Also, the genital and vaginal and uterine atrophy. Besides, the clitoris will start overgrowing stuff. But a large part is estrogen. Estrogen is feeding in that and keep on. You start flooding with testosterone, it will die, and it will be very agonizingly painful. It will make your menstrual cramps look like a fucking stubbed toe. Are you ready to go through feeling like you got a meat grinder going on inside your gut? All because you want a six-pack. Like I said, if that's the goal for doing the testosterone, just talk to somebody at GNC about protein supplements and a workout routine. And as far as testosterone treatments, stick to the gel because it's just keeping you normal because of all the pot use. It's bouncing out how much you're depleting your testosterone with all that. But don't do again, your anxieties are saving you on this one. You need to listen to them now because they're keeping you alive. But, again, check in the notes because this is an extensive one, okay? I mean, I still like to if we can finally get past all this stuff and you can stop trying to drag my ass into court, which again, for various reasons, you might want to reconsider that, okay? The evidence you presented was crap, and I feel the need it's time to countercharge. We got a lot more stuff on you and your friends against us than you got on me, okay? And yes, what UMSI did, well, God's stuck on you because it was done at your urging and your support, which means you're liable. Consider this very carefully. And you should know by now, I do not make idle threats. I am warning you right now. You want to walk this back. But yeah, you are in. You're not just siding with, it's just free speech. No, now you're actively helping and encouraging and indulging pedophiles. It's time to just call it what it is. Your friends are pedophiles. The ones who are cheering this shit on. And again, go back to that This Is Your Life thing. I got the links and we can dig up their records and show you when you've had problems with this before. How much of it is trying to be an edge order and how much of it is you got an issue here that you need to deal with. Seriously. And, and again, the daddy issue stuff in the video, that you got some stuff back there that you have not been dealt with. And I don't know what you mentioned, at one point talking about your grandparents are basically hippies type of thing. So I don't know what the hell, is that what the start of this whole thing when you were little? Seeing somebody walk around naked around the commune? It's like that started chopping your tits off your Barbie dolls when you were 6? I said, you got a hope. It's like, it is not resolved. This stuff, you need to do something here. But for right now, let's just, get you off of the surgery ledge and the testosterone thing. Don't destroy your health over a personality quirk. I said, apparently what I'm seeing is like, you've made up your mind. You're a boy. And what's the most obvious, thing that you're not a boy? The tits. Therefore, they've got to go. You've declared war on your tits because they're the big constant reminders that you're not a boy. But the fact that you're still willing to play with them and show them and flash them in the thing means they're not as hated as you say they are. You still know they're worth it. They still know where they've gotten you. But something clicked up here about a year and a half ago, and it's like suddenly they're now the enemy because they're the ones ruining your narrative that you're a boy. But yeah, it's like up until your little fiance, you were still determined. You were not doing hormones. You don't want those effects. The surgery is like somewhere down the road, maybe, But now he's in there. He's constant there, and that is not love. Anyone who's trying to get you to, do this kind of crap, they don't love you, okay? And that's the thing. If you, again, this mindset of you that you don't, that no normal guy would like you at all. No, they just want to, the only going to like you are the fucking perverts or the pedophiles who did you back in junior high. You don't deserve the love of a regular guy. No one's going to appreciate you for you. No, well, let me say this right now, Indy. I do, okay? If things were different in my life situation, I'd be pushing this a little harder, okay? Because, no, I love you for you. Funny, creative, not because you're a fucking porn star, okay? Like I said, I'm fully real, warning everyone else. If this actually, plays out and get some issues resolved here, get her back in her right mind, don't be surprised if she says she doesn't want to do porn anymore. Because that switch gets thrown back and suddenly she, the sex drive is no longer, a trauma reaction. But my point is to get Indy healthy and sane. or at least saner. You know, cause, again, I like, you know, the Robin Williams thing when his Grandpa Funk. Keep a little bit of madness in you. You know, just a touch. You know, just so you don't get stupid. You know, but you don't let it take control. Okay. And Indy, you've let it take control. You know it. Again, I think that's why why you're getting the depression, why you're fighting, and why you're getting this conflicts here. Because you know it's fucking wrong. You know you're on the wrong path here. It is not working out. And again, this boyfriend of yours, you know, if he's pushing this, get the hell away. Break this off now. He does not love you. He's trying to destroy you. And you look so hot after you chop it. Bullshit! You look like you've been mauled by a bear. Alright? And again, I'm saying that, no, Indy, you know, because your track record, you got a lineup, you got a wagon train of shit trailing behind you, you know, it's enough to fertilize the Sinai, okay? So you have priors along these lines here, okay? But I'm still trying to fight for you here, okay? And get, you know, away from trying to destroy your life because I think apparently you think you don't deserve any of this. Indy, those two awards from Pornhub were voted on by the fans. You didn't get all these people, you know, because you're, you know, no, they saw something in you that's appealing, and that's why they voted for you. And again, you can go on the Internet Archive, the Wayback Machine, and check, you know, your previous pages and see your ranking. You were number 25 one time on Pornhub. Out of the thousands of models, you were number 25 at one point, and constantly rating in the 30s. And even when you started doing the thing, it still only went down like the 50s. When you started pissing everybody off with this thing. That is not, you know, that's no mean feat there. Okay? You know, that's an accomplishment. Within the porn industry, that's something to be proud of. You were ranking above some professionals, okay? So it's going to the affirmation thing. No, everyone deserves some love, but you deserve some proper, you know, someone who actually loves you for you. Who wasn't going to try and get you to chop yourself up like some, you know, fucking Sunday roast. Start chopping off healthy body parts for no good goddamn reason. Trying to rewrite your body chemistry into something it was not meant to be. And again, you know, the testosterone it's supremely stupid. Because, you know, just because one, you won't get the results you want. You'll get all the side effects you don't want. You have stated over and over again, you don't want all the body hair. You sure as hell don't want to start screwing up your sex organ because, like, you know, yeah, your sex drive will go through the roof, but downstairs, it's like, nope, don't even look at it. It hurts to even think about it. That's, you know, because imagine, you know, as sensitive as your clit is, imagine if it's now about the size of this, sticking out all the time, won't go back in. Constantly rubbing against whatever the hell is down the skirt or underwear. You know, it's like, and again, your uterus shriveling up and dying because it's not, you know, the testosterone is attacking it. Your vaginal wall is thinning out and tearing anytime you stick anything, you know, and shriveling up so it won't even take anything. The little micro dick thing, basically the dick shaped butt plugs, that won't work because they'll be so shriveled up. You know. Are you ready for menopause before you hit 35? Let me point out again, Indy, you don't have gender dysphoria. That is very rare and generally has to be medically documented, okay? Your borderline personality has gone out of control here. It's resulted in some gender confusion and it's playing on your body dysmorphia. And surgeries, you even said yourself, I saw that much of the video that you said you don't think it'll fix it? Then go goddamn do it, for Christ's sakes. Surgery for something and you don't think it's going to make any damn good, then why the fuck you want to do it in the first fucking place? Again, retard! You know, the major surgery and it's not going to do a goddamn thing, you're a fucking retard. And that's exactly the terminology you would use and you goddamn know it. So. Hopefully, this approach will get you to think. It'll certainly get your pedo friends thinking and ready to string my ass up again, but fuck them. I don't give a shit about the opinion of fucking pedophiles. And sure as fuck when they're trying to drag down someone I have to care about into the fucking gutter. You don't deserve this. You deserve to be appreciated for who the hell you are, okay? And that is a very talented and beautiful woman. And again, we got over 10 years of photographic evidence to back that up. And your little plastic dick in your binder is not fooling a goddamn person. You know it. And that's another reason why you're depressed, because you know it's not working. You know it's not, and even after the surgery, it's not going to be working. You'll just be a flat-chested girl with a plastic dick in your shorts. Walk away from that now. Accept the fact. That's what therapy should be doing, to get you to accept who and what you are. Not try to get you into a delusion that, oh, I'm a potted plant now. No, I'd rather be a Ninja Turtle. Okay, that's the kind of delusion we're talking about here. And for those saying, why do you give a shit? Look, I'm not going to stand by and want someone to care about stick their hand in a fucking meat grinder because they identify as an amputee. And yes, that is the same goddamn thing. You're identified as something that you aren't and are trying to do major physical changes to get there. Very detrimental to your health. Stop it. Pull your head out of your ass, walk away from the edge, and sit back and think about this for a fucking second. I think that should fucking do it for now. I'll post this tomorrow. I'm not going to 4 in the morning. So we'll take care of this posting the Reddit tomorrow. But for now, it's like, Indy, just stop it. Right? Stop it. You're the only one who can. As much as I would like to... As much as I'd like to reach to the screen and just like, you fucking wake the hell up and look what you're doing to yourself. Now this is all I can do. Rant and rave and scream. And hope the hell something's seeking in. And realize you do deserve love and affection for who you are. You're not just some disgusting little whore tramp, cocksocket thing. You are... Just fill in the blanks, okay? You earn that money. You earn your position. You earn the fan base, even the sickos. But a lot more I hear. It's like, no, stop this. You're driving people away. That's another thing. Like, another thing, this little nagging little shit in the back of your head saying you don't deserve these people. They won't know if they knew the real you. Again, those of us who do, it's like, we don't care. It's like, it's part of you. Okay? You don't have to chop off anything, okay? You don't have to start poisoning yourself with the wrong hormones. What you need to do is start accepting yourself as yourself. Like, they'll think there's no wrong way to be a girl, but being a boy is not on the table. And there's nothing wrong with being a tomboy either. Guys love tomboys, okay? That's a major kick in my book. Is the tomboy? Yeah, hell. A girl who's into the same stuff I am? Hell yeah. But you gotta get back off of this ledge and we can talk, okay? Work this out and figure out what the hell is going on inside that screwed up head of yours. And you know, you've gone through the whole list. I could pull up the picture, you know, show you like all the different, you're just the ones you've admitted to on your website. That's what's going on here. You did not discover something new by, woke up one day and realized my brain was a man. No, you didn't. You just picked another, delusion to go into. A new version of dissociation. Okay, I'm going to be a boy because I think somewhere in the back is like, let's do a do-over. It's going to be a 15-year-old boy, and that way I won't get raped and groomed and whatever. It doesn't work that way. Time does not back up like that. Okay. But then the brain, the mind is not logical, especially a disturbed one, and that's what you are. So, Indy, knock it off. Stop it. I know it's not just a switch, but you gotta make the choice to back off of this thing and accept the fact that you are a woman that's not going to change. No matter what you chop off or what you inject into yourself, you're still going to be a woman. After all, it'd be a horribly disfigured woman. But nothing's going to change your chromosomes level and everything else. And no, you don't have a male brain. Male brains don't get the convoluted logic that you came up with in your arguments. I think I told you at the time, that's not the way a male mind works. We are very single-purpose driven here. Okay? You were bunch of back on all kinds of integrated, convoluted schemes. Like, no guy does that. Okay. And again, even with your trying to say gay men are still men. They are very pertinent. It's like, and they don't like pussy. If they did, they wouldn't be gay. So. All right, that's enough for now. We'll talk at you later.
A sound soul dwells within a sound mind and a sound body.